Hello, welcome to another new and interesting episode of Not Another Plant. Today's episode is for those out there who have a newfound love for plants. That is because today I will be telling you about 5 such plants that you can grow in your house without any extra effort, and some of them might already be there in your house. So the first plant that we're going to talk about today is not new to us. This is our green pothos, also known as money plant. I'm sure some of us already have it in our house, sitting somewhere in a glass jar on a windowsill or in a corner of a room. So of course this is not new. But we might not have thought about varieties of money plant, but there are many varieties. So as you can see here, I have propagated a few. This is called golden pothos. Because of its light color, it's really beautiful. And we have another variety, which is this marble pothos, also called as joy pothos. This is my personal favorite. I really like its variegated leaves. And here is also a green pothos, which I have again propagated. Now, one day I bought ice cream, it came in this beautiful jar, and I didn't feel like throwing it away. So I took a few cuttings from the mother plant and put it into this. Now here, as you can see, jars don't have drainage. So what I've done is, I have put a layer of pebbles below, and on top I have put a layer of coco peat. There is no soil in this, it's just coco peat, because pothos grows perfectly well in just coco peat. And I've put all the cuttings on the top of this coco peat and made it look a little pretty. That's all I have done. As you can see, it has started to trail. This is the beauty of this plant. If you're planning on keeping this in your house, the best thing to do is put it on your walls, like a wall hanging. It's going to trail, and when it trails, it looks the best. But apart from that, even a pot will work. The second plant, indoor plant that we're going to talk about today is this syngonium. This is another easy to grow and hard to kill plant, known for its ability to purify air. Now, if you want this to grow into a green, lush, bushy plant, then bright light is what it requires. Also, a regular watering whenever the soil is dry. If you believe in Feng Shui, then this is the best plant to have in your house. It's going to take away all the negative energy. The second comes in various varieties. This is one of the variety that you can see. I here have 3 varieties. This is one. Also, this is a pink syngonium. You can see the newer leaves are more pink than the older ones. And I have another one, which is a darker green syngonium. That is in a pot with a moss stick. So if this is one of the plants that you can put on a moss stick, it's going to climb up. That is about syngonium. Next plant that we're going to talk about today is Sansevieria, also known as mother-in-law's tongue or snake plant. This again has 2-3 varieties. Here you can see the one with a yellow outline. This is one of the hardest to kill plants. So if you want a very low maintenance plant, this is going to be your best friend. Now, what's fascinating about this is it grows also in very little light. So if you have a dark corner in your room and you want some plant to be growing there, this is a good option. Of course, occasionally exposing it to some light is good, but it is going to grow pretty well even in a dark spot in your house. Also grows outdoor. If you're going to put this in a balcony, it's still going to grow. This is a new plant that I got, and you can see there's already a tiny fellow peeping out. So propagating this is also not a difficult thing to do, which we will be seeing in a later videos to come. The fourth plant that we're going to talk about is this Zamioculcas zamiifolia. I know it sounds like a tongue twister. That's why most people call it just ZZ, and we're going to stick to that. Now, this is again one of the plants that is hardest to kill. Now maybe if the snake plant and Zizi had a competition, I think Zizi would win. Now this plant, the best way to take care of it is to forget about it. It can survive without watering for up to 4 weeks. I water it only once in a month. Also, it has a tuber-like structure at the bottom, that is below the soil, which holds water, and I think that's the reason why it survives for a longer time. Now you can leave this plant for a month, go on a vacation, come back, it's still going to smile at you, unlike other plants which might frown. So that's the fourth plant. So we spoke about 4 plants, and the 5th one is aglaonema, again a very common plant, also known as a Chinese evergreen. Now the one that I have has outgrown the pot, so I couldn't bring it and show it to you. So come, let's go have a look. So as you can see, this is the 5th plant, aglaonema. It has absolutely outgrown the pot, and there are like so many plants inside this. Now this plant was lying in our balcony for a long time before we started plant parenting. Actually my mom picked it up somewhere on the street. Someone had abandoned this plant. She just took it and put it in a pot and actually forgot about it, but this is how it looks now. All we've done is water it, and it has grown wonderfully into this really lush, plant. There are 5-6 plants in this, and I have been really lazy to repot them. Maybe because it looks good like this. So yeah, these are the 5 plants that you can easily grow indoors, and I hope I have helped you choose better. See you again in the next episode of Not Another Plant.